right, let's try this again. I think my tripod got readjusted. That's why I had to fix it. So, good day to you. This is David Richard Allen with Balancing the Tribe, Body, Mind, and Spirit. So, yesterday's topic, I talked about how small shifts can lead to big changes in results. About even as compared to the story of the tractor only moved a quarter inch at a time. So let's kind of continue that a little bit with how you can get some wins throughout your day. Now, when I previously scheduled my day, here's something. Now, depending on what platform you see this on, it may be backwards to you, but not. But this is something I used to kind of do to this little sheet of paper about like that, bring both sides of it. Excel program. So I started from 4:30 a.m. to 11:45 p.m. 50-minute increments. So I used to kind of halfway schedule my day out about when I was going to work on what. So at least I had a list of what I wanted to work on for the day. But too often things got shifted and didn't quite work out. So about a month ago, maybe a month and a half, something or less, one of the class I was taking was talking about similar. Say if scheduling doesn't work for you, just create a checklist. And I go, checklist, that works better for me. So that's what I've been doing for the past, again, since that then. Now the idea for how I actually do this checklist came from my buddy Phil. When I was looking to get up earlier. I followed Kurt Ballantyne's Millionaire Morning Routine, or something like that, Millionaire Morning Formula, whatever he calls it. And part of it was getting accountability buddy. So I called buddy Phil, well, texted him, he was accountability, and to make sure I was getting up and doing what I said I was going to do. And he showed me a little checklist that he did. So how he did that is where this came from, but the checklist came from the other training. So all it is literally, I just got a piece of paper, got the notepad like this, and I just write a list of things I'm going to do for the day. And not necessarily in order, and then from there I have lines written down. Probably going to be hard to see, little lines written down. I'll put from Monday through Sunday, and then we'll check, and I put a little about half-inch blocks there so I can put an X to them. Now these are not in any particular order, but these are things I incorporate throughout my day. And what they are is they're starting small with the small shifts, but it's also giving you a win. You got a list, you accomplish it, and it kind of kicks off that dopamine, that little feel-good chemical, and I want you to keep on going. So here's some things that I do. Do I accomplish all these during the day? Not always. Now again, I'm just going to go down the list. They're not in any order, but something you can at least think about for yourself. Like I get up at 5 a.m. So in the morning, I do some type of visualization, creative visualization. I got audios I listen to, which could be from 5 to 15 minutes, depending on which one I do. I got some statements I go through and read, which take me a minute or two. I got a little energy technique, about 2 minutes to do. So yeah, some of these things, they are small. Carrying off the quarter inch of time, sometimes it all takes a little bit. And then I got one of the aspects, one of the classes I'm taking, different one aspects I work on for business. YouTube videos. I got several channels I'm subscribed to, but I got a couple of them I particularly let me know when the new videos come out, so I'm notified. And I like 2x speed. I watch a lot of videos in 2x speed. It helps out wonderfully. Contacts. I've mentioned to you before, what's the benefit of you about contacting, getting connected with people. I've had some really lot of fun with it. Usually when I contact them, anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes when I initially send a message to them the first time. The response back, it varies from person to person. That can take a little bit of time. I do my training, I exercise there. After lunch, a lot of times I will do a little reading after finish reading, which could be, I don't read a chapter, but I just read a section in the book. And it might be 10 to 15 minutes, depending on what time availability is. A lot of times I will listen to a type of guided visualization, meditation sort. And it varies what my time is. Like, for example, yesterday I had to skip both those because I was running low on time. I do this video. I play guitar. I practice my guitar, which is in the evenings when my day's normally done. I got my meditation I do in the afternoons. I do some business work. And I got some other exercises to do. And sometimes I also have a little energy activation technique I do. I read it, which I haven't skipped. And so a lot of times I do that in the morning with my coffee. But yeah, that just kind of gets a list of some of the things that I do throughout the day. A lot of them only take anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes each. But what it is, this is going back to making sure you get those little wins. You got the checklist in there. Think back to the previous video. If you need to, go watch that. And I still don't think Facebook is going to allow me to put titles on these yet. But when it does, I'll let you know. But yeah, just remember, small shifts makes the change. You make a small shift to your day. It gives you the win and make the changes. So, but if you make this list like I'm talking about here, whatever works for you. You got that checklist and you mark off wins. It gives you that boost of dopamine, realize that you can do it, and you keep on going. And it encourages you to keep making those changes. So that way there, whatever you're working on for body, mind, and spirit. Now for me, these work all together. As I mentioned before, a lot of times everything just kind of interweaves with each other. So that's what I do with my little checklist. So for today, I've already had 3 things marked off there from this morning. And now as I go through, finish up here, I'll be able to mark off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be able to mark off 5 more of this list. It's always nice to say, okay, hey, I accomplished it. So that's something you can do to help get yourself the wins throughout the day, as well as making those small shifts to get big changes and results. So let me know, do you use something like this? Have you ever done some type of checklist or how to keep track of yourself? If you do, let me know. All right? So leave your message in the comments. Let me know how you do it, or if you use something like this, or if you're going to try to use something like that. So, all right, so take care to you. We'll catch you next time, and bouncing to you.